Hey Jonathan, so how was your ride back from Jerusalem?
It was really, really nice. A lot of traffic.
Uh-huh.
A lot of traffic. Everybody's trying to leave Yerushalayim to Chayesara. And it was what we call in Hebrew Pakak. Very bumper to bumper traffic around Gilo. It cleared up after Efrat, which is just south of Jerusalem, and it opened up. But it's clear there's a lot of people here, more people here than last year. And it's really, really exciting. And I barely made it in, but everybody wants to come, so they added a few extra buses as well. Even though they had a last bus around 2:30, they added a few extra buses in as well.
So Jonathan, what really brings you here? I mean, most people here think you're insane to come here to Hebron.
They would, but they would see that that there's something more than just yourself. And
I mean, you were here last year.
I was here.
And you got hit by sniper fire last year.
Not exactly. I heard sniper fire, but not exactly.
Uh-huh.
Not exactly. But you know, I think the guy who got injured last year, I forgot his name, but I think what he said is he's coming back again this year, because we see that that sniper and whatever it is, terror is something that, by its definition, terrifies you, and it tries to get you to change your actions that you would not have changed were it not for the terrorist actions. And the sniper firing away last year may have been just a slight bit of terror, but we're coming back here because we're saying that the terror is not scaring us, and there's no reason to be scared, because all we need to do is just, like you have your gun, we just arm ourselves and protect ourselves, and that's it. And we don't walk away from terrorism. That's just something we don't do. We don't walk away.
So you're here, you're staying here in Hebron, and what are you expecting to get out of this Shabbat?
I am expecting to get probably, I think, spiritual renewal or recharge. Not that I am in need of it, but like there's always like these certain parts of the year where these certain calendar days click for you. Like sometimes it's Hanukkah, sometimes it's Passover, sometimes it's Rosh Hashanah. And this is like Shabbat Chayesar. We're clicking, and what clicks now is that Abraham purchased a piece of land, which the Zohar, the Kabbalistic works, says that it's the entranceway to the Garden of Eden.
What's the Garden of Eden?
The Garden of Eden
viewers
is,
that don't know.
On a simple level, it's the first part, during the first part of the Bible. It's where God, there was all these. It was a paradise way of living, and they had all these trees, and one of them was a tree of knowledge, and Adam. There's a whole story there. Adam eats from the apple.
So you're saying that if I literally go into the cave of the patriarchs, I can go to the Garden of Eden and eat an apple?
No, there's a figurative. No, there's a figurative way of understanding. By the way, it wasn't an apple. It was a mistake that that's the stereotypical way people understand the story. But anyway, it's just like a figurative. It's the entranceway, and really, the way we understand the Garden of Eden is as a spiritual level of paradise, and it's not like a physical garden. And I think that there's a message here that our forefathers, Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Rebecca, Jacob, and Leah, they're all buried there. And according to our own tradition, even Adam and Eve are buried there, because there's like the purpose is like on some level the purpose of existence is centered around Hebron. It's the first purchase of the land of Israel by our forefathers, and maybe that's why it's called the entranceway to the Garden of Eden.
So then the question is, if Hebron is so important, why just come this Shabbat?
Because this Shabbat we read about the first purchase of the land of Israel. We read about Abraham purchasing that piece of that cave of Machpelah for his wife Sarah.